Again, proud of our team. Love the way they come out and started the game. Played really well defensively, offensively, very efficient, taking the first 2 drives down, played really well, got ahead. And, that was one of our challenges, get ahead, stay ahead, and keep playing from ahead, learning how to do that, and keep taking steps and learning to do that process. And very proud of our team. I thought they played very hard. Thought they played with good consistency. Again, that is Boston College is a very physical football team. Best of defensively, they force a lot of fronts, a lot of blitzes, a lot of challenge you in a lot of different ways and try to make you play over the top of them, which we were able to do tonight. Odd and some of the guys in the verticals and the passing game down the field was able to make plays. And, usually it's hard running the football on them. They give you some ugly negative runs because they put so many guys in the box and blitz and twist and do things. But Dalvin's still able to get over 100 yards. The quarterback runs really helped us in the numbers and the angles when we had to use those. And what we did, but getting better as a football team. We always want to get better in November and keep progressing. I think we are. Defensively, we were outstanding. I thought they were lights out, getting off the field on 3rd down, playing the run, keeping great contained because they do a great job of getting edge sweeps and those speed sweeps. We were really playing those really well. And then special teams, we did a nice job. And we punted the ball much better tonight, too. And very proud of Logan. He had a good night, hit a big field goal, and see some of his leg and the things he's doing. So very proud of our team. Again, a lot of work to do. Got to get ready to play a very good Syracuse team next week up there in the Dome. That's a tough place to play. So we'll get ready to go. Questions?
Defensively, you talked about it until the second team came. I believe you guys were you held them to 0 of 11 on 3rd down. What do you think it was about your defense that allowed you to have so much success to where their big play, I think, was that big run early in the first quarter?
Well, I think we kept great leverage on the ball. We played well on 1st down to get them 2nd long, 3rd and long. And then you played from ahead, and then we covered well. I mean, we were able to cover and kept great leverage, and those young guys are learning how to play. We kept pressured the quarterback when we had to pressure him, and give different looks, and Charles and those guys did a really nice job.
How good to get the monkey off your back, get that quick start, because it's been a long time.
It has been, and just learning how to do that, and they got to go out and relax and do it. And that's it. It's a part of growing and maturing as when a young football team and those young guys. I say sometimes you say, well, they're not intense enough, or they get too intense. Just do your job, have great weeks of practice. And like I said, when you practice really well and you learn to practice, and practice, not just practice, but practice well, you feel confident. It's like studying for a test. When and all of a sudden those answers come and you're relaxed, you're not pressing yourself, and they're learning how to do that. They're learning how to practice and prepare for games with so much youth, and then they're going out and executing. They're getting better at it.
Did you feel like going in after the good week of practice that they had the right mindset to go in and play?
I did. I felt good, and that was one of our huge challenges. That was my Friday talk about learning how to get ahead, stay ahead, and play from ahead and finish. And then we did all those things.
Jimbo, I asked you after his game against South Florida last year, we had 266, and Dalvin was the best running back you've ever coached, and you said it was too early. Is it time?
Hey, listen, I wouldn't trade him for anybody. I know that. I don't ever say the best I've ever coached, because I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I've been fortunate in my lifetime to play and be a part of some phenomenal players, and I don't ever like to compare. It's like comparing your children. You don't ever say which child do you love the most. You know what I'm saying? But talent-wise, Dalvin is a special cat now. I mean, he is, and to be selfless as he is, and he's as good as I'll put this. He's in that top group of guys that just, when you talk about performance, you talk about leadership, you talk about teammate, you talk about selfless, you talk about all the things that you really include to be and affect your teammates in a positive way. He's just a phenomenal guy, buddy.
Did you know how close he was to the record tonight?
Yeah.
It's 35-0. It's hard. I know.
It was, and I went over to him and I said, I'd have never forgave myself. He went out there in the 4th quarter to what this team can still achieve, the year it can still have, and for him to get injured at the end of a football game like that. I mean, and like he said, and we both said, we don't play for records. That's not what we play for. We play for team. He's a coach. We won the game. That's what I'm here for. We play well as a team. And again, another sign of why he's Dalvin.
Jimbo, what do you see this team still being able to achieve?
A lot. I mean, I still think this team getting better and better and better, and these seniors leaving the legacy of hard work and learning these young guys, when just because you didn't have all your goals and everything didn't go right, to keep working hard, to persevere and become as good as you can become. And that's the ultimate goal at the end of the day, become the team you could possibly can become. Young guys leaving a legacy of what the future can hold, and how they have to practice, how they have to achieve, how to still go in, you're still playing, you still got another arch rival, you still got an ACC game left, and you still got a chance to win 10 games. I mean, in the legacy of doing all that, winning a bowl game. I mean, but more importantly, the pride of who you are. You have pride in your work. And when you, at the end of the day, become as good as you can become and have great pride in how you practice and how you play, you achieve everything you want to achieve, because that's what it's all about. It's not about championships, it's not about that. It's about becoming what you can become. And when you do that, all the other things fall in place.
Talk about the young guys tonight. We see Auden, 6 receptions, 101 yards, 2 touchdowns. We see Mooney have 2 good games. We're seeing Auden with another big game. How would you describe the progress you've seen from him just over the last few weeks?
Well, they're learning, because I'm going to tell you what, ask them how much I've been in their tail for about the last 8-10 weeks. And then when and then we're forcing them to play them, because I wasn't going to say, if you're going to play, I was going to make some big plays, but I need those every down plays. I need that consistency, because we got to have play as a team, and they have done it. I've been extremely pleased with them. And, and that's when, what you're capable of and how you play, they have to match up. And those guys are learning how to do that.
Well, do you think these two games have kind of shown that Todd, at least for himself, can be more than just that guy who's in jump ball situations in red zone, that he can be in every...
He's learning how to do it, and there's still some times on that. He got bumped around tonight and learning to play with his size, and he's got to always learn to bend. He's got to learn to bend like a little guy and then use his size when he has to, and you got to keep that great flexibility in his hips. And he's learning to do that. He's learning to run more routes. We're adding more to his plate and understanding situations, leverages, all those types of things. He's growing.
Jimbo, I know the circumstances weren't ideal, but Sean getting to play on senior day.
Oh, I was extremely happy to come in and hit a big go route and then come down and throw 2 touchdowns like he did. And I mean, again, I told you, his parents ought to be the proudest parents in the world. And that guy right there is salt of the earth. And whatever you ask him to do, again, another great teammate, another great senior. What he's achieved, the big games he's played, whatever. Yes, sir, I'll do it. And goes in and performs every time he goes in with a lot of heart and a lot of toughness. I mean, just very proud and happy for him.
John, what is status on the Andres injury?
He's fine. He just took a shot on the shoulder, and it was bruised up right there and got a little sore guy. Took him pretty good, and then Sean was in. I said, we're up. There ain't no sense to go back. He'll have a bruise. I mean, it didn't dislocate or anything like this, to bruise, and we'll heal him up and be ready to go.